Here in the market. On the
Okay, I know what you mean. Fermented fish.
traditional-
Fermented
Oh,
shrimp.
it's fermented.
It's fermented.
Ah.
It's
Here, occasionally.
we my mom made
Most of them, not all of them, but
is making it
30 days.
and we sell it.
This smell I
Pungent,
don't
really strong.
like so
Yeah, I
much,
know.
yeah.
It's really strong, but it works well with the cold boiled meat.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how to make it?
Yeah.
The shrimp we fish we shrimp them. Then we let them dead actually. Maybe stink if like let them ferment it for a little while outside, and then
Okay.
until they got a little
How
bit.
long?
It depends on their experience. How many people have experience? Oh, that's enough.
Okay.
But it's around 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
It smells stinky a little bit, and then I get it
I think
inside,
so.
and they rip off the head, and then they wash a little bit, and then they make the base, which has a lot of garlic, a lot of chili. Chili
Okay,
also
yeah,
they ferment
yeah,
it.
that's because
The
this-
red.
Yeah, the red.
The red skin, and they make it fermented chili, and also the salt, good salt, and then they mix it up, and then they ferment it in the pot, in a very large pot, and then they come out. There's so much flavor if you want, and also garlic. Garlic prevent smelly. Prevent the smelly flavor from the
Yeah.
shrimp.
Okay. And how long can you eat that?
Months or
Months.
1.5 months.
Okay. And you like it?
Yes, of course. Because like, if we don't eat salad, that's a great substitute for salad in the summertime.
Okay.
Because we love something like spicy and salty. So we love eat something which you can buy from seeds and from the meat. Like you know, buy the seafood the meat from the pork and from the beef.
Sorry about that.
And also we have pickled that. So there is called a dish, very famous dish in Hue that's got so much in Vietnam.
Yeah.
The pickled bean sprout, from soybean, not soybean, the green bean. So they ferment it, and then there's little like bean sprout when eat fur or
You also have fermented beets.
not fermented. Sorry, moldy. We mold.
Okay.
It's kind of a fermentation.
Okay. I don't know that.
It's called bean sprout. So you pickle them. They make you ferment them, and it becomes pickled.
Especially food.
Then eventually and also you pickled with some root of onion, and you
Yes.
and place them in the middle of the plate and around it with the meat.
They
coated
asked me
meat.
before.
And also the sauce, with shrimp sauce, we call it shrimp paste,
Okay.
with a lot of garlic.
Garlic is important.
Garlic is
Everywhere.
important. Yeah, garlic is important. So one meat, we use chopstick.
That's one I know.
Grab the meat, and then also at the same time you place the pickle up on the meat, and then dip in it,
Okay.
and it
Yeah,
refresh.
I think you like to dip things
Dip
in
a lot.
there.
We like to dip
But I
things.
also like to in Germany when you're in a restaurant and order some food, everybody looks at a menu, and then you order one main dish maybe, and then you get your plate and your meal, yeah, and you eat that. And here it's normal to share all the things, and I like it because you can try a lot of different things. That's,
We don't mind that. We don't mind that because we grew up in under within our family's love and my family's love. So we eat together and we share. But it's strange these days. It's like in the streets. You don't see that often. You don't see that kind of things you see in the family in Vietnam. But in the street, we don't do that quite often. Like
yeah, but in restaurants,
What about you?
there are people sharing food. I think the families.
it's just like
some
and then it becomes a buffet. You know, and the term that buffet. You know, you
like
share
buffet?
buffet.
Vietnamese people.
Yeah, I like, but it's expensive, so I can't go there.
We haven't had buffet since we arrived here. We stay in hotels, but small hotels, and when we get breakfast, always we get a little menu, and then we can say, oh, we like to have pancake or scrambled egg, and they do it fresh. Yeah, no buffet.
You gotta go. When you go to Hanoi, you gotta find the term, search the term buffet in Hanoi because you will see a lot of
Hanoi is a lot
food.
of buffet.
A lot of buffet.
Yeah, okay.
It costs around each person for $20 for each person. $20 for each person for each meal.
Oh, that's not cheap.
Yeah, that's
is
not
it
cheap.
more expensive in Hanoi?
Yeah, quite well. If you choose the buffet, the location of the restaurant in the center is
I
really
think
expensive.
we prefer the smaller places.
Or it has variety. From where because I had an experience there. I got invited from the friend of my sister, and he invited Hang, and also Hang brought two more people going with, and it cost like 4 people, but it cost like 1.5 million, which is.
Yeah, that's expensive.
But we got eat so much good food, like exotic food from everyone, and Hanoi traditional food.
Did you like the food there?
Yes. They're so elegant.
Yeah.
Delicacy.
Okay.
Because the flavor is not strong. They balance from Chinese food because and also French.
Do you think in the north, in Hanoi, the food is more influenced from China?
China and Chinese and also the Vietnamese people.
Okay.
But the flavor is not so strong as Vietnamese. They're not spicy, they're not salty, they're not sweet as the Southeast people love eating sweet food. In the central, we love eat salty and spicy food, but they don't.
Okay.
They balance everything.
Okay.
The chef there is amazing.
And you preferred it?
I prefer it. If I could go, I had to. If I could go, I definitely choose Hanoi to my favorite spot.
Okay, then we're happy that we can see that in the next days.
You will love it.
Yeah.
'Cause
we enjoyed it very much to see the differences now here in the north and in the middle of the country and the south.
You know, the good thing is buffet. You will eat a lot of food. We will see. Wow, this thing a little bit. No, much more than that. Oh man, look at over there. Look, it's delicious. You have to put it back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so weird, like kind of embarrassing. Like you know, when you go out with your friend, a strange friend, for example, business trip, business meeting. If you come back at the table and with a mouth and a food.
But you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it because last time I went there because of the weird invitation.
Is your
I didn't.
sister does your sister live in Hanoi?
My sister, she is a business entrepreneur, and she now is living in South Vietnam, a little central, but to the south of central, Đắk Nông, the highland of Vietnam,
Okay.
Đắk Lắk, Đà Lạt.
I heard that.
It's near 4 hours away to the south.
Because we're actually when
And
we
yeah, and
we're
oh wow. But the bad thing, the very bad things, it depends on me, is you eat so much food, so it's bad for your stomach as well. They got they performance. They also perform the music, instrumental music while you eating. Like if you
Where in Hanoi?
in Hanoi, if you kind of have an offer, you want to hear some music, they would love to make you.
Is it a different kind of music?
So
than in,
really, classical, like the country song.
What we have been sitting there a few minutes at the beginning of the evening, and there was a big group of young people, and there was a girl that sings.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? And then after her, a boy came. And,
We have an activity each person it's pretty right now it's pretty in a popular way, but each person, if they have their confidence,
Want to leave now?
they want
I don't know, maybe in the next few minutes.
Yeah, I hope so.
Everyone's happy to show up.
Do you want to
stage,
leave?
and they stand on the stage with me. You see, they holding
I
the
think it is
yeah,
the
she had a mobile and
because sometimes they just kind of listen too much song, but it's hard song to catch up. So they need to go with the lyrics.
so everybody can come and yeah, it's nice. There were a lot of people.
Ciao Vietnam.
Yeah, but it's that we grew up like 10 years ago. If you do that,
Xin chào.
Vietnam. Yes. So sweet.
well, if you kind of mistake
that
if
was
you're holding
easy.
it, you have to perform
Now the
professionally.
younger people are
But now they are energetic, open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago, it
Just
was
like hello, right?
old-fashioned.
Hello, you can speak.
Hey, I
Xin
think
chào.
that's good for the country.
Goodbye, you say.
There are
Tạm biệt.
more differences
Tạm biệt.
and
Tạm biệt.
open-minded
Tạm biệt.
people.
Tạm biệt.
Smart.
You want
I
to
think
ask?
I think
ask
there are a
prices.
lot of smart young
Say,
people. We
bao
met a lot
nhiêu
of smart young
tiền?
people here. We had
How much?
a very clever and nice
Sounds so strange to me
guide
here.
when we have been to
When you speak
Photo-
English, I think
and
some
we
customer can get
we did a street food tour
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Canton.
probably.
Yeah.
I can tell, yeah.
Maybe I can try
And,
German. Let's see what
We
they.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, you can,
It was a nice
can
a young guy
Just say
who
guten
walked
Tag.
around with us, and
Your name? Hello, guten Tag.
we had good conversations, and he told us
It's
a
like,
lot of things
good day.
and about
Hello.
his life, because it's interesting for us how young people live here.
I think
Yeah.
foreigners
You know, the young generation in Vietnam, they grow fast.
Yeah.
for example,
A lot of young, because we are a young country.
Yeah.
tạm
So
biệt, cảm
we
ơn,
are in the process of
Thank you.
industrialization,
cảm ơn.
and yeah,
Yeah,
so many
it's
people
so
like
sweet.
Okay.
they
I'm a
should
bit shy
have
of trying to speak Vietnamese because I heard it's there's a difference when you
read a lot of
when you speak the words a little bit different in the tone.
Yeah, we heard that.
Then it's another meaning to the word.
Kind
Is
of,
it
we grow up
right?
like
You know? No?
before
Okay.
we didn't have
Not in Vietnam.
like my
maybe just
parents
Chinese
didn't
or
read
something.
books.
Do you read books?
You can
Yeah.
But I prefer English. But before that, I love Vietnamese. There are two types that are
And if I say
best-selling.
Kamme, is it always the same, or if I make a little change to it, does it mean anything different?
No.
And the other
Okay.
is
It's like
literature.
cảm ơn.
Literature from the
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
poetry, a poem.
And when
Nothing in the
when we
Nothing in between,
about
like
English, you
the scientist book,
down, up,
Not
down,
much.
down, down, down.
like science book. Yeah, it has.
Việt Nam
But
you say
you know, yeah, English level
but they
more general.
the same.
They
My name is
Kind of-
Tan.
you know, kind of hard to know.
But
Yeah, that's the
I'm
reason
trying
why
to learn.
I just
Because
before that
English,
2.5 years ago, I was making a very big decision.
I think you speak English really well, so
Was I?
yeah, yeah.
Did I need to go to
biết lại.
North?
Xin chào Việt Nam.
So it's hard. Like I
Just
was
going
a
to YouTube?
stupid student. I was
Maybe.
a good student. I got a very high mark.